All right, we should be live. Uh, yeah, Happy New Year. It's the first day of the year, January 1st, 2026. Um, Today was another day. I kind of was like debating on streaming or not because we got bad snowstorms yesterday and I had to do a lot of shoveling, and then I also took a nap today. And it's kind of later than I would have liked to start, but I said I want to stream even if it's going to be a shorter stream than usual. Um, which it might be. Uh, Basically depends on the game and how much into it how into it I'm getting. But yeah, we're playing Solo Leveling ARISE Overdrive today. It's our first time playing this. I have played the original Solo Leveling ARISE on Netmarble. And this is made by the same people, Netmarble. But this is supposedly more of an action based game, and they took out like the gotcha aspects of the original. So this should be fun. But yeah, I think we're pretty good to dive into it. I set up my controller. I gotta see if it actually works or not. So let me see. I hit a button. If I hit a button, nothing happens. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. I just had to click on the screen. All right. I might want to turn the volume down a little bit. Oh, because I clicked off the screen. I gotta do this again. There we go. Alright, is it gonna be like the other Arise and we're gonna go over the main story of the game again? Or the main story of the anime? We're loading. It's retrieving memories of Battlefield. Alright. Slowly going through the loading screens. Gates are opening, darkness approaches, unknown entities. Hearing, reconstructing past battles. There we go. Alright. Alright, we'll set the volume right around there for now, and we'll see if I have to adjust it more. But yeah. Again, I have to click back onto the screen. I think we should be good just to jump into it and see what happens.
Only a few remain on the battlefield now. Today was to be the end of this brutal fight. Or so I thought, until my allies betrayed me. This war has an inevitable conclusion. One that is only a matter of time.
Graphics for this are really nice.
And the culmination of my journey. Arise.
Today is the day I will end you for good.
Oh, I have to hit a button, but I was not clicked on. Oops. Alright, it's throwing us right into battle. I guess a tutorial.
Was that supposed to hurt? Shadow strike. It's no use.
This will be your grave.
It's over, Monarch of White Flames.
Ow. I wish we could. There a lock on? Okay, yeah, there's.
This is far from the end.
Why did they forsake me? White Flames. Don't get in my way.
Alright, R is lock on. Oops. How do I have to? Yeah.
You're dust to me. Get out of my way. Join me in shadow. Over there.
And throwing like fireballs at us.
Enough of this.
Oh, I can use an alt.
You think you'd leave mere pawns behind? White Flames. Follow the shadows. Wherever the darkness leads. Perish. Return to hell, Cerberus. Face your doom. Obliterate. Shadow strike.
Oh, we took out like half of his health so far.
Face your doom.
That was another big hit. Oh, that took it out. There's a lot going on in this game.
Come forth.
I have read all of the Solo Leveling manga, and I caught up on the anime, and then I read the rest of the manga. And I started Ragnarok, but I never finished it. All right, big hit. Yeah, I was able to block some of those, I think. Oh, where is he? Oh, I can do this again.
This is the end.
You won. A lot of button smashing. No, definitely think we won. It's old Jinwoo. Or was that just all like a daydream?
I never gave up the fight, even at the threshold of my demise. This is the tale of my rebellion, the proof of my resistance, and your beginning.
Select story difficulty. This difficulty will challenge you and push your limits. That's hard. I think I'll just go normal. Would you like to play the main story on normal difficulty? This is the standard difficulty. Enemies in the main story will have balanced stats. The difficulty selection can also be changed later through the in-game options. Yeah, I'll just do normal, because when I was like looking up about this game a little bit, it seemed they were talking about how later boss fights are kind of like Elden Ring style. I mean, I did play Wukong, but I've never played like a Souls-like other than Wukong. And some people argue whether that can actually be considered one.
I still can't believe
Here, now we're getting the actual anime
this
backstory.
happened to me. The portals that connect our world to the other dimension are called gates. Beyond these gates are dungeons where evil creatures lurk. The awakened beings who hunt down these creatures are called hunters.
Hey, Sung, thanks for coming.
Of course. Looking forward to it as always.
Sup, Sung?
Hey, how are ya?
Who's that? Everyone's so happy to see him.
I like that this one's voice acted. I feel like the first, or Arise, the original one, isn't voice acted. I know Arise is still out there too. They still are doing updates for it.
People call me the weakest hunter of all mankind.
That's like the gotcha version of this,
All right, then.
made by the same company. Like I said at the beginning, Netmarble.
You coming, Gino?
I'm gonna give it my all.
Alright, so now we're starting at the beginning. So the tutorial was just like a glimpse
Everyone already went
of like
inside.
the future
I'm going to have to catch up.
or daydream or something. Well, yeah. Do I have any? What can I fight this thing? Defeat the lone lizard man. Alright, I blocked. Oops.
I won't lose.
There we go. I was gonna say, can you loot off them? But doesn't look like it. Uh-oh. Too many. Okay. I managed to parry. Alright, one down. Or is that two? Nice.
I don't think I've ever seen a door before. Let's go in.
The torch is lit up. Nice.
I've never seen anything like this dungeon.
Is that the boss?
I don't see any magic beasts.
Right?
Hmm? A divination circle.
Song, there's something written over here. I think you should take a look at this.
Is this a runic inscription? Let's see. Commandments of the Kartanon Temple. 1. Thou shalt worship God. 2. Thou shalt praise God. 3. Thou shalt prove thy faith. Those who fail to obey these commandments shall not be spared.
What? The door's closed!
The statue's looking at us.
Mr. Song, this dungeon has rules. If what I'm thinking is true... Everyone, bow to the statue of God!
You figured something out, haven't you?
That's what thou shalt worship God means. So if we bow like this...
It's not over yet.
Oh shoot, I gotta... I was clicked off the game again. Let me run.
Even if you ask me that...
It's dangerous to stay in groups.
Avoid the giant godlike statue's attacks and survive until time runs out. Okay.
Everyone, go toward the statues holding instruments!
Did it just play?
Play your song! Hurry! Why won't it? Damn it! won't play if there's two people?
Chinu!
Stay there! You'll be safe if you stay there!
Chinu!
That's the wrong way!
An instrument. An instrument.
Made it just in time.
Chinu! Are you okay?
Yeah, more or less.
Oh my god! Chinu!
What?
Your leg! Hang in there just a little longer. I'll heal you.
I didn't even notice his leg got
Thou
crushed
shalt
off.
prove thy faith.
I think I need to take a look at the altar.
The door's open. Is it really over now?
Wait, the statues are moving!
Blue flames act like a timer. We just need to hold out until the blue flames go out.
You can't leave, Kim. If you leave too,
I have a family. I don't want to die yet.
To be fair, they didn't know for certain that the blue flames running out meant that it would stop. That was just a theory. I mean, pretty sure it was true.
This place.
I'm sorry.
It's abandoned and then just mercilessly tortured by statues. If you refuse to accept, your heart will stop beating in 2 seconds. Congratulations, you have now become a player.
All a dream? A hospital.
So you've regained consciousness.
Who are you?
I apologize if we startled you.
I wonder if there was like an achievement for hitting
Association surveillance
no
team.
and not accepting.
Why do they want to talk to me? I've been asleep for 3 whole days? Is everyone else alright?
They're both safe, but Mr. Song Chio lost an arm. As for Ms. Li Ju-hee, she seems to have been heavily traumatized, so she is currently receiving therapy. Hunters are aware that their job entails danger, but disasters like this rarely happen. After receiving a report from the survivors, we went to the scene, but by the time we got there, the monsters were already gone. You were lying inside the dungeon. You were alone. The statue of God and the other stone statues were nowhere to be found.
That's impossible.
That's why we think you may have undergone a second awakening. This is a mana meter. All you have to do is place your hand on top of this essence stone here.
So the game didn't really explain, but in the
What are the
anime,
results?
like certain people awaken with like
I think
skills
we've taken up too much of your time. I'm sorry.
ranked like S through
Getting
E. I
excited
think
for
E's the
no reason.
lowest.
Genu!
And Genu was an E rank. He was like the lowest ranked
You know how
hunter
worried I was. I told you to be careful.
in South Korea.
If you get her one more time, I'm going to make you quit the hunter business. Got it?
Hey, Gina, can you see this?
What are you talking about?
Never mind. When you have an unread message in a game,
And also, it's like
you have
very
to use
rare
what
for you, like most people can't rank up
I have no
You can't,
idea why you
like,
want to know,
improve
but
your
you have
rank
to open the message box.
unless you have a second awakening, which is like super rare.
You have to open the message? Huh? Congratulations.
And since
you have
Genu was
become a
the
player.
weakest hunter and managed to survive there, they thought he might have had a second awakening since a bunch of other people who were higher ranks died there. A daily quest, trying to become a formidable combatant. Skipped right through that.
How am I supposed to do any of this in a hospital bed?
I guess because I have auto going.
I'll think about what this means after I get some sleep.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, bunch of stuff. You have failed to complete your daily task.
An earthquake?
You got transported into a desert.
I'm in the desert? Some kind of joke?
Alright, survive until time runs out. That's only 25 seconds. I'm against a wall though, which isn't...
I got to survive for the allotted amount of time? Dodge their attacks? Damn it! How long do I have to run? How does it expect me to get out of here alive?
10 more seconds.
Penalty quest?
Hey, I did it. That was really easy.
Is this a joke? It's been 4 days since I regained consciousness. There are a couple of things I've realized. Firstly, the screen I see in front of me is not an illusion. I can see it crystal clear, but nobody else can. This strange phenomenon has taken control of me. Come to think of it, I wonder if I'm going to get something useful this time. I get a random loot box every time I complete a quest. This instance dungeon entry key is from one of those boxes. It's time to figure out what this is. If all this is a sign of reawakening, it's worth a try. The weakest hunter of all mankind reawakened. People would mock me if I told them. I'm great at running away, so if things get dangerous, I'll just get out of here.
Getting a lot of achievements from this game. You have entered an instance dungeon.
No way. Is it sealed? Am I in a different dimension? This is not a regular dungeon. Huh?
You cannot leave this dungeon unless you defeat the boss or use a teleportation stone.
I have to clear it in order to get out.
So far, I do kind of like this one better than the original
stench.
Arise.
Beast type monsters, maybe?
I'm not a huge gacha game person. I did play Genshin when it first came out, but I kind of like combat, like
Wolves?
action games better.
I can barely take on a couple of goblins. Can I win this?
Oops. Right. Down on the D-pad uses a potion. We didn't take any damage though, so we're good. Oh, there's two more of these guys though.
I can't believe this starving dog is stronger than me.
I'll switch weapons. Oh, now I can use... Yeah, Kim's sword.
Looks like I get 5 stat points every time I level up. I actually have a chance to become stronger. What should I do next? I can't leave this dungeon till I've defeated the boss. If this is an E-rank dungeon, shouldn't I be able to kill the boss? I could die before I make it that far. No, there's nothing to fear. I mean, I've already died once.
Oh, we can loot. Investigate. These guys really don't have essence stones. The sudden thought stopped me in my tracks. Every magic beast I'd encountered had an essence stone. Hoping for something, I cut open the dead lycan's belly, but there was nothing inside. They were completely different from normal magic beasts. Then I noticed something glimmering inside the lycan's mouth. One of its fangs was glowing faintly. The large, razor-sharp fang of a lycan. You can either store it in your inventory or sell it at the shop. I was startled. As I reached for it, I found that the fang was already in my hand. There's a shop, too? Oh, and then there's another one. Lycan's fangs. I just couldn't wrap my mind around it. Everything about it was too surreal. If I was being controlled by a system like in a video game, then the entire instance dungeon and all magic beasts inside it were probably created by the system too, right? Maybe that's why I got an item instead of essence stones. Yeah, essence stones in this like universe is basically currency. Combo attack, A plus X, okay? Okay, I was trying to block it, but I was facing the wrong way. I can't move. Back. Why? Okay, that was weird. Oh, I got it special. Alright. I was gonna say my controller shouldn't be dead. It says I have like 70%. Alright, we're learning chains. Acquired low tier monocrystal. Okay, I should be smashing some of these things then. There's another one over here. See, there's a few. And acquired epidote. I'm assuming these things will be helpful for later. I want to go back to the sword. Wait. Oops. I switched to my fists. Oops. Let me... Okay, that was good.
It all depends on me.
Acquired mana power extract. I can't go that way. No, this one looks tougher. Defeat the red main lichen. I should lock onto it. Alright, that didn't work out in time. Okay, good block.
The monsters keep respawning.
Threat destroyed.
Makes them look like they're not really alive at all.
You have obtained title Wolf Assassin.
Video game.
Got an aquamarine bracelet, skill scroll 1, sharp claws. Some more stone over here I can destroy before I go forward. Alright, something here. Oh, save. It's a save checkpoint. Dang, we got a rank of D. But we're level 2 now. HP, attack, and defense went up. We got stat points and weapon points. And rewards. We got sharp claws. Sharp claws are obtained by defeating monsters. The slightest contact with one of these can lead to injury, so it is essential to handle them with care. However, their sharpness also makes them a handy material. And we got 1,000 gold. Currency given out by the system. It can be used in various places. And then 400 XP. Alright, station floor 2.
From the first floor.
More
There's
lichens.
probably more than just lichens here.
Okay.
I won't lose.
Another thing over here. Oops. Just stop taking so many hits. Oh, are they respawning?
It all depends on me.
I won't lose.
Oops. Suddenly switched out of my sword. So I guess. Ah, it's just the big guy left, I think. Oh, there's more on this side, but I think I have to defeat this big guy. Blue Fang Razin. Ow.
Nice. I won't lose.
I got this.
I don't think I'm going to get a very good grade on this one either.
all depends on me.
I got a B. Better than a D. Acquired skill scroll 1. A lot of stuff to investigate. Pouches of lost belongings, apprentice mage gloves, mana power. What's over here? Teleportation stone. Getting a teleportation stone was easier than I thought. I have a teleportation stone, so I'll use it as soon as things get too dangerous. What will happen to this dungeon if I use the teleportation stone? Will it disappear? You've obtained a teleportation stone in a safe spot. Oh, it gave us a rank of A for this. Based off action points, survival points, bonus points. What rewards? Briga durians? Potion alchemy material. These grotesque creations aren't actually fruit, but amalgams of spirits, mushrooms, and even the waste of other beasts. The moment you bite into one, a sharp, stinging stench attacks your senses, but the strange energy and resilience it grants you are undeniable. This isn't food, it's an edible strategy. It's a legendary item. And then hunt coins, a virtual cryptocurrency that can be used in place of cash. After the global appearance of Gates and the resulting nationwide disaster scenarios, distrust in centralized economic system grew rapidly. In response, an anonymous developer created this decentralized cryptocurrency to escape such uncertainty. Okay. We're almost to level 3.
Getting a teleportation stone was easier than I thought. Should I go back? No, I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to boost my powers like this again. What will happen to this dungeon if I use the teleportation stone? Will it disappear? So, I guess to keep going would be to let some unknown being keep controlling me. Maybe it's the one down there. I can already feel it. Lurking down there is a monster, and I can tell it's a tough one. I've gotten stronger, but it might not be enough to win. Do I go forward or retreat?
Alright, level 3.
Is this really Hapjeong Station?
Guess we decided to go forward.
The dungeon boss.
Defeat the boss.
Nice.
Oh, I thought I got hit there, but it said I didn't. Yeah, I forgot we have potions too.
I got this. I won't lose. Sword's no match.
I think I missed.
How do
I did
get
evade
rid of
again
these
though.
scales?
Ow. I'm also poisoned. Oops. That's not what I want to do. I want to do that. Guess we're doubly poisoned. So I should lock on.
It all depends on me.
Alright, big fat, yeah, big hit. I was reading the name at the same time. Alright, get out of that. No. No, get out of the poison. Oh, that did count as a hit.
I have to be stronger. I came all this way to become stronger. Nice.
Alright, he's under half health. Now we are also half health. I'm gonna use a potion.
It all depends on me.
Another big hit.
Now is my chance.
Sweet. We win. You have defeated King of the Swamp, Blue-Fanged Venom Raksha.
I must have gone a little stronger, huh?
I forgot what the name of it was. Dungeon boss defeated. Can loot from this. Oh, Kasaka. Yeah, that's the name, not Raksha. Raksha's like a RuneScape boss, I think. My clothes are a mess. I broke my sword and my whole body aches. But now that I'm looking at my reward for defeating Kasaka, I'm conflicted. The steel sword's shattered, but I've gotten a good weapon to replace it. It's not just a bone dagger, it's made from a fang. Looking at its stats, it looks like a pretty good item. I'm really pleased with its attack, which is over twice what the steel sword's was, and I like the paralysis and bleed effects. Kasaka's venom gland, on the other hand, feels like garbage you can't get rid of. It'll be tricky to use, to say the least, but I'll keep it with me for now. Use the record stone. Okay. Can't. There's no. Speaking of stones, there's nothing else I can collect over here, right? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I got an A for that as well. I feel like. I don't know what the difference between the first fight and the last two have been. When I got a D on the first one and then A's on the last two. But we got more HP, attack, defense, stat points, and special points. And then reward details. Hunter reports. A legendary item. These Hunter Association documents contain information about hunters around the world. They include extremely detailed reports about every aspect of a hunter's life that is not considered top secret. However, even small bits of information can become powerful weapons in negotiations. Sometimes, you have to resort to underhanded tactics to sway the other party. And then Spirit Breath, a heroic item. It's a potion enhancement material. This is the concentrated essence of the energy left by unseen spirits lingering in the depths of an ancient forest. It contains pure life energy and greatly amplifies the effects of a potion when it's mixed in. What remained after the wind passed wasn't quite a sound nor a scent, only a faint breath. Okay. And our potions were replenished, apparently. I was a little worried at first when the game started, because it went, like, right into action and, like, some crazy fight sequence with us. But now we're back to, like, the beginning, and it isn't too bad.
Wait, you're a hunter? Apologies, let me escort you. Please evacuate, quickly!
Their attacks aren't coordinated. Huh?
There was a dungeon break, so a monster was able to get out into the real world.
Chuhi? It's been a week since the incident. Looks like she hasn't recovered yet. Well, I can understand why. No, I must overcome this. Can I be of any help? It might be more dangerous than it sounds, but it's a step down from the boss I fought earlier. Maybe with my power alone.
So there's two of them here in the game. In the anime,
let
there was this one,
This is the best I can do for now.
I believe. Unless I'm recalling that wrong.
If I can just break down his defenses, it's possible. I just need one good hit to crack this stupid rock.
Manages to solo that monster with a broken sword that was like 6 people were trying to fight and couldn't handle. It's transformation time. Now we look completely different.
Did he always have abs like that? You're being discharged today,
Yes.
right? Do you think I could get your number?
My number? Does she need to send me some exam results? Sure, hold on a sec.
Another achievement. I'll select a skill tree. Alright, let's see here. I don't want to accidentally confirm something. I gotta click back onto the screen here. Alright, Assassin. Drenched in the darkness, he becomes the void itself. The Assassin skill tree relies on swift movement and precise attacks. This fighting style maximizes ambush potential. Assassins excel in incapacitating the enemy by seizing the moment. Combat difficulty very hard. B in strength, S in agility, A in perception, C in intelligence, D in vitality. Then there's Duelist. When blades clash, destiny is sealed. The Duelist skill tree excels in face-to-face combat. A duelist can inflict the daze effect by countering the enemy's attacks, making them powerful in prolonged fights. The combat difficulty is easy, with an A in strength, S in vitality, D in agility, C in intelligence, B in perception. Elementalist. With command of the elements, he defines the rules of the world. The Elementalist skill tree harnesses the various classical elements to inflict powerful status effects on the enemy. Elementalists deliver large blasts of AoE damage and can strategically exploit the enemy's elemental weaknesses. Combat difficulty hard. Strength is C, vitality C, perception C, intelligence is S, and agility is an A. And then Ruler. With a mere flick of his finger, the world bows to his will. The Ruler skill tree concentrates on restricting enemy movement and dominating the battlefield. With overwhelming authority, rulers bend the world to their will. Combat difficulty normal, with A in intelligence, perception, and agility, B in vitality, and a C in strength. We picked normal difficulty for the regular, like, for opponents, but I kind of want to be an assassin, even though it's very hard. I think I'm going to go with it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's... Is that the what he did in the real story?
I don't think I've seen you before. What's your name?
I'm Sang Jinu.
I'm Sorin of the Hunters Association. Perfect timing. The Hunters Association just launched a new Hunter community board. You can register and start using it right away, so feel free to check it out.
Hunter Association nickname. Choose a nickname. I don't think it lets us change. Does it? Oh, no, it does. Names could be 2 to 12 characters long and appropriate. Well, let's go with my name. Ookamiyoru.
Could you give me some advice on what to do next?
Well, the Hunters Association keeps our hunter-facing system updated with info from around the world. First thing, always check the world map. It'll show you where you're needed.
Got it. I appreciate the advice.
Newly detected gate information is also displayed on the world map, so make sure you check in frequently. It should help you. Look, there's a letter for you. Curious what's inside?
No, we got an achievement clear. Chapter 1. A lot of achievements. Clear main story. I don't know why I'm having a hard time talking today. Alright, check the mailbox. What's the letter? Oh. Overdrive's winter celebration gift. You've received a gift as a token of our gratitude this season. We sincerely thank everyone who supported the game. To wish you a warm and joyful year end, we've prepared some free DLC. For any hunters who haven't seen it yet, you can receive Mirai's winter costume set to wear while enjoying the festive atmosphere. In addition, we're giving you 5 hunter reports to help you recruit Mirai as a companion. We hope you will continue to enjoy the game in the year to come. Okay. Wait, how do I click? I wanted to claim it. X. There we go. Delete red mail. Alright, I'm just gonna exit this. Change lobby hunter. Oh, you can switch between characters. So right now we just have Janu, Joey, and Kim. Alright, we're supposed to check the world map. I'm assuming the world map is stuff after the main story, or like extra stuff. Enter the world map to select a chapter. From there, you can select which content you wish to play within each chapter. Chapter 1, train to become a formidable combatant. Alright, but what if I go out and I just check main story? What happens if I click on this?
It's too dark. Q1.
Oh, chapter 2. Okay, so yeah, this is for,
What is this place? Where are the beasts?
from the anime.
Do some dungeons not have magic beasts?
I'm gonna try to clear as much of the main story as possible before we start on anything extra.
What lives in the dark in groups and attacks when they see light? That noise.
Insect-type beasts! Insects? Where? I can't see them. Above! It's too dark. Q1, turn on the
Alright, so
light.
that's just like a preview of what the chapter will entail. Chapter 2, Lizards. Janu is discharged from the hospital, but he has very little time to rest before duty calls.
Do some dungeons not have magic beasts?
No hunters have been added. Would you like to add hunters?
No, they just haven't shown
Hold
up
on.
yet.
Maybe I explore a little bit more before I do anything too crazy. What is drinks?
Howdy. We've got more drinks than you can shake a stick at.
Wait, what did it say? Unlocks upon what? Oh no, that's something different. I don't think I can do anything. Okay. I don't know where that elevator takes us. Data. Codex tutorial battle guide. I'm assuming the codex just shows like all the monsters we fought. Play the game to collect various characters and items. Yeah. Okay. We've unlocked 1.4%. And there's some people we can talk to. Okay, so down here, recruit, I assume, means get more hunters on your team.
You don't have to figure out how to find new allies alone. You have me. Hey, Hunter. You're looking especially reliable today. I don't think so. Then again, I only feel safe when you're around. I'll work harder to recruit talented people, so look forward to it. You don't have to figure out
Can I
how
not?
to find new allies alone.
You have to beat chapter 3 to recruit. Okay. Then why did it even bother telling us anything about, do you want to recruit more hunters?
You
Crafting.
bring me the finest materials, I'll show you exactly what I can create with them.
Requires level 2. Okay. So most of the stuff at least requires us to do one more chapter. What about talking to like some of these like other characters? Like Cha.
Shall we start?
Hello, I'm Cha Hyen of the Hunters Guild. Hello. Do you have any questions? No, not really. Is that so? Have a good day then. Okay, that was... Oh, I got hunter coins for talking in the lobby.
All right, let's go.
Hi, I'm Min Byung-gu. I used to be in the White Tiger Guild. Used to be. Well, I'm not a hunter now. Okay. No, I got more hunter coins. I guess if you just talk to people, you get coins. Right, up the stairs. Wait, weren't you someone I wanted to talk to? Or needed to talk to? Feel free to tell me if you need any help. It's not too complicated. If it's not too complicated, I'll help you. Okay? More coins. Just ran up the escalator the wrong way.
Awaiting orders.
Nice to meet you. I'm Wu Jinchul of the Hunters Association. Nice to meet you too. Do you mind if I give you a piece of advice? If you're seeing me often, that's not a good sign. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we're good just to jump into the next chapter.
It's too dark. Q1, turn on the light.
Sun Jinu joins a strike squad led by Huang Dong-suk, a C-rank hunter. Okay. Several days have passed since Sun Jinu was discharged from the hospital.
Jinu is still sleeping.
Hey, Gina. You going to school?
Oh, what the? You're awake?
I woke up a while ago. Be careful on your way to school.
Jinu? Have you been working out?
A little.
Why are you buff?
Stop asking weird questions and have a safe trip. I've have gained muscle mass. A call from the Hunters Association, maybe? Hunter Sung Jin-woo speaking.
Jeez, you finally picked up. You know, why haven't you been answering my calls? I'm calling because I haven't received this month's rent yet. Do you need a month or two to get it together?
It's okay. I'll deposit the rent later today. But I don't have any money right now. What can I manage to get today? Oh, this ad.
All right.
I'm Hwang Dong-suk. What's your name?
I'm Sung Jin-woo.
Like I said over the phone, you won't get any essence stones. But I'll give you 2 million won in cash just for coming today. Pretty sweet deal, eh?
So, what should I do?
Nothing much. Just carry
Hey,
our
Potato,
bags.
how's it going?
Okay then. Please
You having a
sign
good
this
new year
contract.
so far? You have a good first day?
A strike squad consisting of just tanks and damage dealers? That's messed up. There's even a clause that says, I have read and understood that the strike squad will not be responsible for any accidents that happened inside of the dungeon. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, nice winter walk and just finished Stranger Things.
I guess you and I
What
are
did you
both
think
here
of
just
the Stranger Things finale?
Nice to meet you. My
I'm
name
doing
is
pretty
Yukio.
good.
I'm 22 years old.
I
My
had to
rank
shovel a
is
lot of
D.
snow today, but I also took a nap.
Oh, and
That's why I'm
believe me,
streaming so
I'm
late.
not a member of this strike squad either.
Yeah, I watched the Stranger Things finale last night, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Son of a business tycoon
I
or
felt like the
something?
epilogue might have been a little long, but
All right,
I know they
let's
wanted to
hurry.
wrap up like all the characters.
Looks like they're about to head in. Let's hurry and follow them.
The ending was emotionally exhausting, but you think it was pretty good overall? Yeah. Yeah, no, I gave it like a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I know the biggest complaint I saw was that they didn't think the fight scenes were long enough, but I feel like it was fine for what it was. I really enjoyed it.
What is this place? Where are the beasts?
Do some dungeons not have magic beasts?
No, they just haven't shown up
Have you ever seen Solo Leveling, the anime? 'Cause that's what the game I'm playing right now is. It's based off the anime and manga.
Insect-type beasts! Insects?
Where? I can't see them.
We thought something extra was gonna happen when Vecna lost, but it was satisfying, yeah. And you've read the whole manga? I have too. And I started Ragnarok, the sequel to it, but I never finished it. Oh, okay, I just kind of ran right into that.
Yeah, I see it.
I forgot I can also... Oops. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button, that's why. You never started it? What did I think so far? I think it was alright. It was a while ago that I started it, honestly. So I don't remember a lot. played a game like this before last year actually. It's actually by the same developer. But that was more like a gacha style than this one. This is like pure action. Alright, this is the fire ant leader. You didn't realize there was another one? You saw the gotcha one and you passed? Yeah. This is ARISE Overdrive. It kind of feels like kind of the same game so far, except for, like I said, there's no gotcha aspect to it. You get like rewards and stuff just through beating bosses in combat. Kind of like a Monster Hunter type game, I guess, in a way. I'm low on health again, but it died, so we're fine. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. We just started it, so we're about a little over an hour in. But it's pretty good. Just playing through the story, like the actual anime story at the moment, but I know they've added a lot of other stuff into it as well. Like stuff that isn't necessarily canon to the anime. Or manga. I do like that this one's like completely voice acted. The first one, the gotcha one, I don't believe was voice acted.
You have good instincts. I'm glad things went smoothly. Keep it up. But I hope your instincts won't pick up on anything unnecessary.
What?
Stop! Come take a look at this!
What are you fussing about? Excuse me for a moment.
Yeah.
Is it Alex Lee voicing him again? I'm not sure. I don't like know who the I don't know the voice actors by name from the anime, but they sound pretty similar, so I would assume so.
This smells like money.
Chino, I think we should be careful. What is this ominous feeling?
Go to the waypoint. You're pretty sure it's him? Yeah. Alright, so it said we're in a C rank gate. Oops. I am very low on health, though. We only got a D. For that fight or whatever that was. Alright, keep going forward. You been playing any more Overwatch lately, Potato? I played some last night after I finished Stranger Things. And I feel like the games didn't go too well. I played comp yesterday. You played a few games today? Nice. Mostly Stadium. I know you said last time that's kind of what you've been doing. You're trying to learn Cassidy, but the matchmaking is really fun. Yeah. Oh, we got like a boss here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking last night too, is that the matchmaking was even worse than normal.
I see it all.
Oops. No, I want my good sword. Oh, I might die here.
An opening.
I need a break. I'll cut you in an instant. It's over.
Wow, I think both of our HPs hit 0 at the exact same time there. But it gave it to us, so we'll take it. Team formation. Something about you can form a different team. Oh, and here's a save stone. See, it gave us an S rank for that one. I don't know why my first one was a D. And now I've gotten 2 A's and an S since. What did we get for rewards? Skill runestone. Runestones capable of holding skills. While they hold no special power on their own, there is a special method to infuse one with a skill. Then 1100 gold. You tried for the jump scare again, potato. See, I don't know if there's a way for me to make it so it doesn't show up in chat. I don't think there is. So it'd have to be in like a moment, like I think your best way to get me would be in like a very like intense boss fight or something. Yeah, I could see it coming because I see it in chat. Also, hey Joey, you were trying as well. But yeah, before that boss fight, I was saying I definitely noticed that the matchmaking in Overwatch seems a little worse. And I think part of that reason is because it's like a holiday break for a lot of people. So there's a lot more people playing right now. Maybe people that haven't played in a long time and stuff like that. So they're might not be as good as they used to be or something. But I played a comp match last night with a person playing Vendetta, the new hero. And they kept diving in while like 1v5s while the rest of us were still in spawn. Why does the game randomly... Oh, there's a timer. We gotta move. You had a group earlier with a tracer that did 200 damage in a round. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Why am I moving so slowly too? Alright, so every section it resets. Okay. But yeah, I had a Vendetta that was diving in, which I know that's like Vendetta's thing, that they're supposed to dive, but not when your entire team is dead in spawn still. I think I just have to fight here. Oh, there's a lot more coming. Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, I feel like that's even worse than a Rhine. I'd rather have a diving Rhine than a diving Vendetta at times. But after the comp match, I had told him, like, I was like, you know, maybe don't dive into 1v5s when both of your healers are dead. And then they were one of those people that sends a friend request because they still want to try to talk crap after the game. I have no help. Oops. So I accepted it. And they were just basically like, oh, both of you healers were so bad. You guys should have been able to, like, stay alive while I dove and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. And, he started saying some stuff that wasn't very appropriate. So I just said, all right, well, enjoy your suspension. Have a happy new year. And then I blocked him and reported. You get a lot of Doom going in and instantly melting. At least Ryan has a shield, yeah. And even Doom, like, tanks diving is bad, but at least they have more health, so they're more likely to survive. But when you're diving on Vendetta and you have like 150 or 200 HP, however much they have, and you're diving in when both your healers are still in spawn from dying, that's crazy. Your favorite thing to say to those people is have the life you deserve? Yeah. I've seen like TikToks of that, of like people working in like customer service and making like saying something like that, like, oh, when someone gets mad at them, they're like, okay, well, I hope you have the day you deserve, and then they get even more mad. I'm hoping because I'm a little bit of a higher level, I have more heals. I do not.
I see it all.
Well, I was able to avoid that.
Too slow. Time for a counterattack.
Right, we got two good dodges there. We again are like 1 HP here. Nice. That's like 2 missions in a row we've won with like 1 HP. You like to call them low performing males. I mean, I try not to let someone else performing badly bother me. But sometimes it's just really annoying when someone's doing something that should be like basic knowledge not to do, especially when you see they're like level like 40 something on a character or something, and they're still diving in 1v5s. It's like, how have you been playing this game for so long? Alright. Okay, good, it did regenerate my health. I was gonna say, I have no... Oops, no, don't step in the poison. I can't really get close to this thing. Oh, I got my... I was gonna say, is that an insta-kill? Alright, that was pretty good though. I got my ult in and then 2 evasions. There's way too much poison on the field here. Where did it... I keep forgetting to lock on before I get into a fight like this. Alright, I want to move. He's gonna do something. Oh, it feels better just to dodge than it does to block sometimes. I feel like the blocking doesn't work too well. Alright, he's almost dead. There we go. You try not to be salty, it's the matchmaking's fault mostly. Yeah, I feel that. When the Tracer did 200 damage, you just typed in the chat and the Zen was doing quite well. The Zen who was doing quite well added you as a friend. He said don't say anything, his friend is already super triggered. I think they were having a bad game, but I had a good chat with the Zen. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Sometimes people can just be having bad games, but still, like...
I have no idea why I thought of it. But I'm certain that my instincts were never wrong, and I'd had a bad feeling the whole time.
When you're like level 40 or something, and you're doing things that you should know better, sometimes it's hard for me to ignore it, and I feel like I need to point it out.
Why would a gate open if there's no boss? We have no choice but to keep moving.
See, I don't know what's determining these rank scales, because my first fight I did of the entire game, it gave me a D. But then every fight since has been an A or an S, and I feel like I've been struggling with some of these, so... we got more hunt coins, and then an artifact enhancement chip. Material required for enhancing an artifact. A basic component can be used for enhancing artifacts. Okay. Can't use any of that stuff yet, though. A lot of stuff requires level 2 or 3. Our potions have been replenished. But yeah. I find like a lot of people don't talk on mic anymore either in game. I think we talked about that the other day. I used to not, but now I talk more.
Most likely.
Um,
It must be a pretty big guy.
I did have a game the other day
You don't have to worry. We'll take care of it.
where I joined, and at the very beginning of the game, I was on Kiriko, and there was someone on Doom, and someone on Doom, they didn't say anything like offensive, but they were just like, hey Kiriko, how does it feel to be the only person not in our party? Or something like that, because I guess it was a 4-stat. And I just didn't respond. And then we still ended up winning. And then they never said anything bad after it. But it was just kind of weird that they were like, how does it feel being the only person not in the party? I'm just like, okay. As long as we win, I feel okay. Then I had a game, I think it was last night too. I was on Anna for the first half of the match, and I felt like I did really well. Like, my stats were pretty good. And I had more healing and more damage than the other support. Then the other support randomly just took Anna to start the next round. So I was just like, okay, I guess I'll play Kiriko then. But I thought that was really weird for them just to randomly take the character. Alright, this fighter doesn't seem too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was their way of like trying to say I wasn't doing good enough, or maybe they thought they weren't doing good enough, so they wanted to switch to something else. But yeah, it was just kind of weird and a little rude. But I didn't say anything. I just swapped characters and was just like, okay. That boss was easier than some of the other bosses. But yeah, I've never played a Monster Hunter game. I own a few, but this is definitely what reminds me of. This reminds me of kind of like Monster Hunter. And see, I feel like we just went through that boss like super quick, and then this time I only got an A. And we got another Spirit Breath. We already had one of those, and 1,100 coins.
Wait, Q1, bring the light over this way.
But yeah, it must be kind of late for you guys over there. I think you're like 5 hours ahead of me.
Oh my god. It's the boss's lair.
This is
2 a.m., yeah.
Holy crap! How much is all this worth?
See, where I'm not working at the moment, because I'm still on my winter layoff for my job, my whole sleep schedule is so messed up. Yeah, yours is messed up from the holidays too, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Today, I think I woke up at, like, I think I woke up at 12, which is actually early for me, because, like, the other day, I woke up at, like, 3 p.m. But I woke up at, like, 12 today, and then I worked on some stuff for my other social medias. Because one of my things for my resolutions for the new year is I'm trying to post more on like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts and stuff. So I'm trying to take a bunch of clips that I've never posted and move those over there. So I woke up and did that. And then I watched a reaction to the finale of Stranger Things. So I watch a lot of like reactions and stuff to shows too. So I watched one of the YouTube channels react to it. And that was pretty much all I did. But then it was like 4 p.m. and I took a nap, maybe 3 p.m. and I napped till like 6:30. And then I woke up and I was gonna start stream, but I realized it had snowed a lot outside, so I shoveled for like a half hour maybe, and then I came in and started stream. This is incredible. These essence stones... Apparently this part isn't voice acted. Alright, let's grab the essence stones before the boss goes on a rampage. That was weird that those two lines weren't voice acted.
Wait, sir! There's something I need to tell you!
But yeah, I had debated, like, there's a lot of days this week I've kind of debated on whether I wanted to stream or not. But mostly just because of time. Like, today, honestly, after I finish this chapter, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. But I'm trying to go with like the mindset that even a 2-hour stream is better than nothing. So if there are days that I only have a couple hours, I'm gonna try more often this year to still like at least put in a short stream. Cause like, yeah, I feel like it's better than nothing. And like I posted in the Discord today, we were only 3 hours off from breaking last year's record for most hours streamed by, like, I've streamed in a year. I was like, dang, if I either would have put like an extra hour in some days or just streamed for like 2 hours or something, I could have broke that my personal record there. So that's why this year I'm kind of like, I kind of want to, even if I only have a couple hours, make the most of it. It's better than just sitting on the couch, doom scrolling TikTok. I feel like I'd rather be playing my games and stuff. It was nice to say hello. Yeah, it was nice seeing you guys too. But yeah, I have such a big backlog of games too, and I feel like I spend too much time either like taking naps or just like doom scrolling TikTok or YouTube or something like that. That I want to make more of my time and try to stream as often as I can. So that's what like the plan is for this year. I will say, so I put this in the Discord also, well, in the same message. Somehow we doubled the amount of games that we completed this year compared to any other year, which I think was pretty cool. My first year, or not my first year, the most I had done in a year before this year was only 12 games. And this year we did 24. Yeah. We're becoming gamers. Or more efficient, at least, at gaming.
Can I talk to you for a minute? There's something strange about this contract. Gino, give me the contract you signed.
Why do you want my contract?
I have a feeling those guys left out your share.
On that note, you guys are going to go to bed now. Have a good night, Potato and Joey.
Mr. Huang,
it was nice seeing you guys. Thanks for stopping in.
How the essence stones gained will be divided. Nothing about how the other goods will be distributed. Can you explain why that part was left out? Shouldn't the mana crystals be split among the 10 of us?
Hey, Jackie, the guy, man. How's it going? Yeah, contractual obligations.
Of course we should split the crystals equally. I'm already aware.
Yeah, there's something sus about this contract.
Before that, there's something we need to take care of. As you may already know, the gate will close once we defeat the boss. So we need to mine the mana crystals now. Chuljan, did you bring the equipment?
Nope, I left all the mining equipment back in the car.
I'm sorry, but can the two of you stay here and stand guard? We're gonna have to go back and get the equipment.
You want just the two of us to stay in the boss's lair?
Don't worry, you'll be fine. It seems like it's fast asleep, so you'll be okay as long as you don't go out of your way to provoke it. All right then, we'll be back. Q1. Block the boss's lair's entrance.
It's a trap.
The entrance!
Just as I thought. They're lizards. What was his name again? Zhou Yuan? He's a C-rank mage that can control light. He blocked off the entrance pretty well. It wouldn't be that hard to get out if I really wanted to, but...
Gnu is hot. He definitely looks different than he did at the beginning. What are these investigation spots? In search of an exit. I look around thinking there might be an exit. I spot a small hole near the top of the wall where the wind flows through. The whole wall is covered in sticky spider webs. If I act too hastily, I might end up tangled in the spider web. Even if there weren't any spider webs, it's too high. Is there no other way? Another exit. Beyond the space filled with large and small mana crystals, a faintly visible passage appears. I wonder if I can escape through there, but it looks like it won't be easy. Unless all the mana crystals are destroyed, it's too narrow for anyone to pass through, and I can't afford to waste time digging through mana crystals, since I have no idea what dangers might be lurking. And then one more exit spot here. A blocked entrance. With a deafening noise, the entrance to the boss's lair collapsed. Yo Jino quickly dashed to the entrance, but it was completely blocked by a pile of rubble. Yo Jino pushed with all his strength, but it didn't budge. I gently placed my hand on the pile of rocks. It'd be impossible to stop it anyway. We've walked right into the trap they created. All the spiders again. Alright, 2 down.
I'll cut you in an instant.
I can just take care of these like this.
It's over.
Easy enough. Now here comes the boss.
Jinu, stay behind me. I'll do what I can.
Countless eyes, a gaping maw, legs the size of trees. This boss is on a...
It's the mind flayer.
completely different level. Jino, you stay put. He's all mine.
Alright, first thing, lock on. Alright. Alright, move. Move again. Alright, I'm stuck under him. Alright, so far I haven't taken any hits, I don't think. Is this a Souls game? That's what I've been told, or what I read. That later boss fights feel Souls-like. So, I can't say for certain, but that's what at least one review for the game I read described it like. So I'm only in the second chapter here, so I'm not too far in. Also, I'm only playing on normal difficulty. There is another difficulty that's a harder difficulty. It's trying to recover its... How do I... Oh. Oops. Break the spider eggs.
It's no use.
Alright, take as many of them out as I can before I worry about the boss, and then I just got hit in the back. That's fine. But yeah, it's very like very parry and dodge heavy. You definitely want to avoid getting hit. So I would say it's kind of like a Souls-like. Like I said, this is just the normal difficulty. The harder difficulty is going to be even more so like a Souls game. Yeah, there's also 4 different character classes that are rated difficulty-wise. Alright, we crashed him, which means he fell. Use my ultimate here while he's down. That was pretty good. But yeah, depending what character class you choose also can make the combat a little bit more difficult or a little bit more easy, with whatever you prefer. So far, I'd recommend the game, though. I'm really enjoying it. Hard mode sounds fun, yeah. I don't know if there's a new game plus as well or not. I would definitely recommend, if you do end up picking this game up, to use a controller, because I feel like trying to do these fights on mouse and keyboard would be very difficult. Nah. You would try to mouse and keyboard it? To each their own.
Status recovery. Accept.
You've defeated the dungeon boss.
Had my daily quest reward. Don't know what I would have done without it.
Grab our loot here. Is there any loot from the spider or no? Alright, doesn't seem like it. Alright, save. And we got some rewards here. We unlocked Yo Jin Ho as a hunter, second son of the chairman of Yujin Construction. Although he's not a talented hunter, his ability to run an organization is outstanding. We also unlocked more hunt coins. What happens when I activate these? Oh. You can change your team formation out. So technically I didn't have to do this solo.
Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, so we'll put Jino and Joey on the team. Wait, did that work? I don't think I confirmed it.
Let's go.
Trust me.
Confirm. Okay, there we go. I think that worked. He's rich, yeah. His family is, at least. What else does the crystal do? Management. Oh, can I put other things on here? I don't have any skills learned, so no. Okay, I can switch some QTE skills. Right now I got Shadow Step, Obliteration, and Rebuttal. When Janu uses Deflect, he delivers a powerful spinning kick. And then there's Death, which is when an enemy is airborne, Janu goes after them and restrains them. Or Collapse, when an enemy is knocked down, Janu goes after them and it restrains them. Obliteration, when a normal monster drops to below half their maximum HP, Janu teleports behind his enemies to execute the weakest among them. Or when Janu uses Extreme Evasion, he finds an opening in the enemy's defense and moves behind them to perform an ambush. See, I kind of feel like I'd be fine switching out Rebuttal. I feel like Collapse is probably better for me. What about Ultimate Skill? Okay, we just have the one. Darkness Obliteration. In an instant, Janu slashes the enemy several times, then dashes behind them and stabs powerfully. Okay. Oh, you can have like multiple different setups too. That's cool. Then artifacts. Do I have any artifacts? I think I did see I found something. Yeah, I got a couple here. Marksman leather armor, which gives a 3.81% defense, additional attack, and precision. If you have 2 items of the set, it increases precision. 4 items, damage dealt to the enemies when attacking targets at a range of 5 meters or greater is slightly increased. And I got some gloves. Marksman gloves, which is the same. Oh, I have a tier 2 marksman glove and a tier 1. And then I also have apprentice mage gloves. I'll use the tier 2. Wait, what does enhance do? Or I wasn't trying to equip it. Wait. Okay, so you use the artifact things and gold, then say I enhance it. Alright, that became better. The maximum enhancement tier has been reached. It's now a 5.71 increase to attack. And then I want to enhance... No, not that. The one thing I will say is the game feels like a little laggy at times. I don't have the artifacts to increase this anymore. That's fine. Alright, but because I'm wearing these two, I get the set effect for increased precision. Then I also have rings. Alright, and that's interesting that even though both of these are the same ring and the same tier, they do have different stats a little bit. This one has a higher critical hit rate than this one, and more light damage. But this one also does more water damage than, I'll use this one, the more powerful of the rings. And then do I have anything else? I do. Alright, so we'll use this one as well. Actually, I'll enhance both of these if possible. Wait, I probably can't. Yeah, because I don't have the artifact. That's right. I forgot. Don't have the artifacts. Alright, but just equipping these should make me a little bit stronger. Alright, then you can change potions out after completing level 2. Then weapons. Alright, so right now I'm using Kasaka's Venom Fang. It has a special skill that teleports above the enemy's head and strikes down with one hand. It's the most... Actually, no, it's not. I have this weapon, Razen's Blade, which does more attack and has more HP. And I've also got this arrow, that's the Ice Arrow, yeah, Ice Elf's Bow, which also does more. Oh, I think these are all the starter class weapons. Alright, I think I'm just gonna stick with the, even though that one's a little stronger, I think I'm gonna stick with the weapons I've got right now. Jinwoo's presets has changed. Please check the details below. Ability points and skill trees. Examine the fallen arachnid. The glorious spoils of victory. No matter how busy I am, I still need to take the essentials. I rip out the essence stone hidden inside the fallen arachnid's head. It looks like it could be worth well over 10 million won. It's more than sufficient as the spoils of a great victory. This time, I see a glimmering light from the spider's abdomen. With a puzzled look, I cut open its abdomen and half-melted insect magic beasts spill out. The light shimmers within those insects. Essence stones were inside each and every one. Jackpot.
Get a hold of yourself, Jinwoo. The spiders are coming.
Okay.
Oh, there's more. Let me fight. Am I getting hit? And I can't even pull my sword out. Hello? Actually, why can't I? Okay, there we go. That was weird.
Gotcha. It's over. This is the end.
Defeat all the magic beasts. We did. Now talk to Yojino.
I should take the items.
Now that it's over, I should take the items. He actually defeated the boss all by himself?
He's a false hunter. Pardon me. Would you like me to carry your essence stones for you, sir?
Sir?
All the equipment was in the bag. Those jerks. I'll do it.
I'll mine the mana crystals. You won't have to lift a finger.
Why is he acting like this all of a sudden? Well, I guess I'm kind of a lifesaver to him.
Dong-sung, I hear a noise inside.
Q1, be ready.
They must be here.
Huh?
They thought they were going to be finding the boss.
still alive?
Did they kill the boss by themselves? I don't know why it's only half voice acted. There's no way the E rank was any help. Jino must have defeated the boss all by his own.
What should we do now?
We have to make him our ally, of course. Eugene Ho! Eugene Construction's chairman, Yu Myung-an. He's your father, right?
Yes? So?
So we'll give you a chance.
There's something I'd like to discuss with your father, so we'll give you a chance.
Kill Sung Jin-woo.
What?
Kill Sung Jin-woo. Join us.
That's your only way out of here.
What are you waiting for?
What happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon.
Jinu.
It's fine.
Of course you'd betray me. I'm weak.
No, Jinu.
I won't do it.
Yujino, you...
What are you doing? You're gonna take his side against all of us?
Hong-suk, what should we do?
Let's get rid of the weakling first. Have you ever killed someone before?
An urgent quest has arrived. Urgent quest. Defeat the enemies. There are enemies intending to kill the player.
Murderers!
How could I have forgotten? In a dungeon, it's always survival of the fittest.
Destroy all the foes and ensure your safety.
The system is forcing me to commit murder. The system needs me. Needs me to be strong. At least now I know. The system is using me, so I'll use the system.
Huh? He's still alive.
Is that the best you can do?
Sorry, sir. I went all out.
Alright. Time to fight. Again, why am I not pulling my weapon out? Why do I have to... It's weird. It makes me, click on the screen. Okay, I blocked there. Alright, good parry.
I'll end this.
I see it all. It's no use.
Nice. One left. Or I guess second wave now.
Don't let your guard down. Attack him again, Q1.
This is the end.
Let me show you something. No matter how monstrous his strength is, he must be tired after fighting a dungeon boss and 7 hunters. Swinging that little toothpick around it out.
Alright, I need to move. Okay, I couldn't get it fully out of there.
And open it.
Oh shoot. That mage is annoying.
For a counterattack.
Well, I have no health bar, so I think I have to win this fight. Oh, I got my quest recovery award or reward. That's still only half his health, but he's the only one left. Alright. Right, where'd he go? Oh, he's up in the sky. Get him while he's down. Ow. Well, now he's down.
Hwang Dong-suk, you're strong, but there's one thing you don't know. And that's that I've been leveling up.
Wait, don't kill me. If it's money you want, I'll give it to you.
You said what happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon, right?
You bastard! Don't you know who my younger brother is?
Yep.
Not bad.
I guess the reward is the reward is as generous as the urgent quest was harsh.
What should I do with him?
Chino, spare me my life at least.
The dungeon's starting to close up. Let's get out of here.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Dungeon boss defeated. Acquired contract parchment, skill scroll 1, marksman hood. Yeah, half the time I don't even click off the game and it still does that.
It was a good fight.
Alright, we got a strength for that one. And a bunch of achievements. That was the end of main story chapter 2. Alright, let's see. We got hunter reports again. We've already had those. Bloodlust, blessing stones. The will to kill emanates from you gradually towards the enemy and weakens their will to fight. When you are hit, the enemy's attack decreases very slightly for a certain amount of time. Oh, this is an empowerment. Then Shining Star bracelets, a noble woman's bracelet, an unreadable spell is engraved inside the beautifully colored gem. The spell, which is like the color of the gem, is written in an unknown language. Then rune fragments, broken rune fragments, although they have lost their forms, the mana power within still remains. Contract parchment, parchment obtained by defeating monsters. Unlike regular paper, the parchment that comprises cursed contracts is tough to rip and can be used in various ways as a material. And we've had skill scrolls before, I think. Material required for enhancing a hunter's skills. It makes the hunter who uses it even stronger. It contains the experiences of numerous hunters who have cleared gates before. Now we also have a marksman hood. A hood once worn by a marksman. It enhances its wearer's aim, helping them lock on to every target with precision. Okay. Back to the lobby.
Reputation precedes me again, I see. Nice to meet you. Want to get tougher? Good. You've come to the right place. Naturally, a hunter should strive for power.
How can you help me get tougher?
Bring me the best materials and I'll craft you a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. I'm the greatest blacksmith there is.
New feature unlocked. Craft. Potions unlocked.
Can become the best in the world in my ingenious hands.
Alright, let me just check.
Ordinary materials together and a legendary
Sungjin Woo weapon crafting, hunter weapon crafting, item weapon crafting. Alright. Like I said, sometimes the game's a little bit laggy.
Do you want true power? Then you should first find a weapon that suits you.
Sungjin Woo weapon crafting. Use the materials you obtain through battle to craft a Sungjin Woo weapon. You can craft various type of weapons, however, to craft high tier weapons, lower tier weapons may be required. Okay. So I need to find Predator's Jaw to increase this dagger. And then there's 3 different types of daggers. There's a bunch of swords, bows, firearms, polearms, magic, 2-handed weapons. Okay, so there's quite a bit. And then these would be just regular weapons over here. These are Janus, and then this is just regular. Alright. Then I'm sure there's a bunch more stuff we've unlocked as well. Let me... How do I get to the menu? This button. Is there a specific... No, this is... Options. Profile. View or edit a player's basic information. Okay. Oh, you can get pets too. You can obtain pets through various methods. Pets help with gathering and obtaining items without a battle. That would be cool. A wild Serbi, Apex Predator tank, Egris the Squire, Clumsy Baby Tusk, Reckless Iron. Those are cute. Alright. But before I look into anything else, I think I'm just going to wrap this up for today. It was a shorter stream, but that's what I figured for today. Like I said earlier, I just want to try to get in streams as often as I can, even if they can't always necessarily be the longest stream. But yeah, try to make the most of the time I have and play games whenever I can for this coming year. So thank you to all that stopped by, hung out, lurked. Yeah, Happy New Year. I hope you had a good first day of 2026. I plan on trying to stream as often as I can, like I said. But that's going to do it for me today. No raid tonight. I'm just going to end it here. So with that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.